Boy, you should know her name. Too focused, she focused on her. Girl, you should know her name. Up late, grinding hard, she's a star. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. Don't you know Miss Williams? It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. Don't you know she's telling you won't heal my body, only soothe my body. All in the soap, all in the soap. Give me one of it's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams.
Hello. Abundant Risings, Rich Risings. Okay, we have some sponsors before we get into it, but before we go into that, listen, I will be in y'all city. Okay, I will be in y'all city. All right, I will be doing the Impeccable Word mini tour, as one of my Patreon says, Prompts and Parables, which I loved. I will be in North Carolina, Atlanta, Baltimore / DC, Alabama, and Florida. Okay, so watch out for the dates. So far, North Carolina is already locked in, which will be Mother's Day weekend. Okay, Charlotte, Atlanta, I will be there for my birthday weekend. So let's celebrate. Okay. Baltimore will be Juneteenth. Okay. Juneteenth weekend, I will be in Baltimore / DC for those who are in that area. Okay. Just had to let you know. If you liked my commercial, this is the person here that did it, Prince Imagine. Okay. You could hit that QR code to go and support him and what he has going on. We can't forget Brother King Simon. This is all his information right here. Okay. We have Aquame Quantum Momentum with the tarot and oracle readings with dream interpretation. You could go check out her information by using that QR code. We have here Raw Healing Energies. Okay. Energy. All right. This is his information right here. This is my website if you are interested in purchasing anything from me. And I would like to highlight, because we have 1 week left, that we are doing a master class on the minor arcanas. Why is the minor arcanas very important? Because a lot of the times people misinterpret the minor arcanas. All right. So please go and purchase your master class. We have 1 week left, you guys. Please go put in, go and invest in yourself. Okay. And please, I have my books on my website, and I'm going to keep it on my website, even though we love Amazon, but I want to get all my 100% finances in. So I was told by my mentor to keep the books on my website. And so, yes, and please, I need responses. I need people to tell me what's going on. If you can make a video, post a picture, please let me know. Promote it. Send it to your friends. This is a shadow work book and a reflection book, and I'm very happy with the product. Okay, and with that being said, let me just set you up. I see y'all in the chat. Happy Venus Day. I don't specifically celebrate Valentine's Day. That's pagan, but for those who do, go ahead. Okay. I'm just going to keep it as Venus. All right. Let me get everything together. Okay. All right. Hello. I see you guys in the chat. Welcome to Saturn's Daughter 47, the family, Le Family. It's really good to see you guys in the chat. Y'all was waiting for me. I am so sorry I was tardy. I went to get some donuts for my daughter's class. The line was crazy. So everybody's getting donuts for their children. So yes, pardon my tardiness. I'm usually really good on time. Let me turn down this volume a little bit. All right. So ladies, all right, ladies, how y'all feeling today? Abundant Risings. Listen, I just want to let you guys know, for those who are single, you are loved, you are valued, and you are worthy. Okay? Don't let this one day interrupt and interfere with your self-esteem, questioning yourself, having self-doubt. You are loved 100% and loved every day. It doesn't decipher one day to let you know your value of love. Okay. So just keep on telling that to yourself if you need to. I am loved. I'm valued. I am appreciated. I am attractive. Love up on yourself. Okay. And even if you have a partner, right? Very important for us to not be so codependent on people, right? It doesn't value you if it doesn't make you a better person because someone here is valuing you one day. You should be valued each and every day. And that's not shots fired. I'm just saying, okay? Okay. This popped out. We have here the 6 of Hearts. Okay. But I'm going to put it back. Let's see if it comes back out. Okay, Divine Feminine for the weekly forecast. I have some downloads. I actually had some downloads since last night, but I'm gonna just wait until we get the cards first before I start to speak. All right, Divine Feminine, what's happening here for Divine Feminine here for the week? Okay, we got the 8 of Hearts. Okay, still the hearts here. And then underneath the deck, we have here the Jack of Hearts. Okay, so let's just see what I could pull up from this, and then we'll get straight into it. Abundant Risings. Okay. So let's see what the 8 of Hearts means. Okay, this is going to be for Divine Feminine for the week. Okay, 8 of Hearts meaning is related to success in love. Wow, look at that. It is a positive sign for a fulfilling long-term relationship with the person you love. Your marriage will be happy and free of domestic sorrows and misfortunes. 8 of Hearts also indicates great satisfaction with children in a family. So for those that aren't in a relationship, right? For those singles, this could be something here about maybe somebody here that's coming towards you within the next week, or someone here that might want to, ask you out. Maybe there's somebody here that you are fond of here, Divine Feminine. There's definitely something here in the air, okay? So you guys might be tapping into some energies here, okay? So that goes into my divine message that I had last night. What I was meditating on last night, like 1 o'clock, it just popped up. It dawned to me that it's very important for you guys, definitely for this week, right? I kind of wrote this down on Patreon, but like what you see right now as far as adversities is not going to be what you see within the next 6 to 8 months or even a year. So have fun, right? And I know that life is very serious, but learn how to smile, learn how to giggle, learn how to laugh, learn how to become a little bit more softer, because what happens is that you're transmuting that energy into something where you're going to get more of whatever it is that you put out. So that's just something here that I was really tapping into last night. But let's just get into it, shall we? All right. Let's put the heat on. It's fucking cold in New York City, per usual, right? It's always cold. All right. Divine Feminine. All right. What is coming in here for my lovely Divine Feminine here for the week? Divine Feminine for the week. Nice. Okay, so underneath the deck, you have here footprint direction. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that you're definitely on the right direction. You know, you're going on the right path. Where is that you're going into? You're going into the right direction here. But what's coming out for the week is projection. Okay, some of you guys could be using mirror magic. Maybe you're doing affirmations in the mirror for some of you guys, but for some of you guys here, this could have something to do with other people's projections, right? Other people's way of how they see you, and the way that you see yourself. And so this card could go hand in hand. It could go in a way where maybe you are projecting your own stuff to other people, or this could be other people projecting their own stuff onto you. So you have to have discernment on what is it that is real and what is it that is not real at this time. Okay, so don't be surprised, you know, Divine Feminine, if you start to feel a little bit of projection, or maybe you got to ask yourself, right? Think twice, think 3 times. Am I projecting a certain energy? And remember what I said, the more that you learn how to laugh, giggle, smile, appreciate, affirm, that is when you could be able to transmute that energy. So if you know, if you're in worry, you're worrying, you got to ask yourself, am I projecting? Am I projecting something here that's not true? Is it my thoughts? Is it a reflection of how I feel? So just think twice, think 3 times before you really go about moving in a sense of uncertainty, right? I always say think before you speak, and sometimes it's hard because, you know, talking about that, today's Venus, I believe, is a big transition, but I'll talk about that on Sunday. But just be careful of how you're projecting your energy onto people. How is it real? Is it something here that I feel? Is this something here that I truly feel, or is this something here that's an illusion? Projection is heavy for the week for you here, and ladies, and that is exactly what it's giving. Okay, but redirect that and know that you are going on the right path. Okay, know that you are definitely going in the right path here, Divine Feminine. So if you feel like something here is being projected onto you, if you have to have those affirmations within yourself to reaffirm, no, this is not true, this is not what it is, then do so. Okay, then do so. Okay, we love to hear it. Let me just put this here. Projections, okay? All right. Divine Feminine, and for the week, what is coming in here for her for the week? For Divine Feminine, what do we have? Nice. We have here underneath the deck partnerships and alliances. Okay. And your overall energy here is firm foundation. Okay. So it's very imperative, right, to have firm foundations with people that you have in your life. Definitely when it comes down to partnerships and alliances. Okay. So what does that mean? You need to make sure that the links are not weakened, that the firmness of whatever it is that you're doing is something here that you don't have to question, you don't have to think twice about. There needs to be firmness when it comes down to your relationships, partnerships, and alliances right now. So you got to ask yourself, Is the relationships, the alliances, and the partnerships that I have reliable? Am I reliable? Am I and not only that, but is there a is the energy 100% or is it 50? Right? I don't want 50-50. I want 100-100. Right? Because 50 is still giving me half and I'm giving you whole. So you need to make sure right now when it comes down to your partnerships and alliances, definitely with people around you, that is very firm. If that is, you know, tapping more in, having weekly, monthly meetings with the alliances and partnerships that you have, checking in onto those people, then do so. If you whatever it is that you need this week will be perfect, okay? But you have partnerships and alliances with the firm foundation. All right, so heavy emphasis on your root chakra. All right, so you guys need to focus more on your feet. All right, your lower back. Okay, having a firm energy, not letting anything kind of rock you off your boat. Okay, you need to know here, divine feminine, and you need to be assured that you are firm in your relationships, definitely with the foundations and allow of the partnerships and the alliances here. Okay, is this relationship, this alliance, is this partnership uh conducive? Is it a liability? Is it an asset? Right? And am I putting in 100% in my alliances, in my partnerships? Right? You know, it says a lot about your character depending on the friends that you have, the alliances that you have. Right? And another thing is that, you know, you want to be around people that are in a better situation than you. If you're the best in your circle, then you need to really like reassess the partnerships and alliances that you do have. Okay, so very important here for the week. All right, what is your lesson here for divine feminine for the week? What is the lesson here for divine feminine? Okay, we got the Lovers card coming out. Okay, definitely that partnerships and alliance here. The Lovers doesn't always have to be about relationships like people, but this could be literally the partnerships and alliances that we had, right? And in this, the Lovers are all grown up, they're adults. So I definitely feel like something here is you're grown, okay? You're growing up, okay? Something here is definitely growing, right? And so you have to really ask yourself, you know, reassess the relationships, the partnerships that you do have right now. Is my relationships with you growing or is it stagnant? Are we having the same conversations over and over, or are we growing from this relationship? Have I seen growth with this partnership and alliance, or this relationship, et cetera, or am I seeing a similar circle cipher here? Okay, so some of you guys are realizing here how important it is to have firm foundations with people around you, right? Having friends, alliances that pour into you, that give you good advice. That's not someone here that just watch or just is there, right? Just before we get into the reading for the week, a close associate of mine, right? Her name is Chelsea Reject. She is a rapper. She had passed away yesterday, right? And I known Chelsea Reject for a long time. Like I'm talking about when I came out of Job Corps, she was like one of the first artists that I met in New York City when I came back. And Chelsea was an artist. You know, she's a very popular rapper. Go check her out. And she passed away. Can't tell you what she passed away from, but you know, you can read the room, right? And before that she passed away, a lot of a lot of the people around her knew that she was not in the best energy, right? She was struggling to pay her rent. She had some things going on. You could just tell in her eyes that something here was going on. And, you know, one of the things that I asked was like, where was your friends? Like, you know, where did anybody like give some type of solution to, uh, your issues? Was there any solutions, right? Because if I was in her life, I would have been able to market and help her because she had a great following. So I can't, like I said, I'm not going to speak too much on the situation here, but you have to really reevaluate the relationships that you have. Is the relationships here just hindering you? Are they there to hold you back? Are they here to build you up? Are the relationships being accountable for your actions? Are you having accountability for their actions? You have to ask yourself, you got to reassess the relationships that you have this week and see, where is our relationship? Where is it? Are you seeing me suffer and you're just sitting there, you watching me? Or are you going to give me some type of solution just like I will pour into you? So these are real questions here, because who you're around and the people that you have the alliances with makes a big difference. Okay? Resistance, resilience, and make sure that it's not being projected, right? So let's get straight into it here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it was very sad. It was very sad to hear about Chelsea, because you just need you need the right people in your life. You need guidance, regardless. Everybody needs guidance. So you need really powerful people to be able to, for when you're doing something here very powerful. You have to really reevaluate the people that you have around you and see, is this lagging? Is this person here stepping up? Do this person here value me, or are they just around me because of what I have? Got to ask yourself that, okay? So with that being said, let's get straight into it. What is coming in here for Divine Feminine here for the week? Okay, they said don't use this one. Okay. Divine Feminine for the week. What is coming in here for Divine Feminine here for the week here for Divine Feminine? One more here. Okay, underneath the deck, we have here the Nine of Cups. All right. So I'm getting this energy here where, you're very grateful right now. And I feel like with this gratefulness, it's like you're very grateful, or you will be grateful of the things that you have. You also are grateful of the things that has been denied, or the things that also has been poured out. It's like you lost 4 and then you gained 9. So some of you guys had to really rebuild yourself again, or you are rebuilding yourself again. You went from, it's like this experience, it's like you've learned from valuable experiences. So you guys might not be as book smart, but maybe you're more street smart. Maybe you have been in a lot of experiences where you're able to kind of discern and be able to pick yourself back up again. So 4 cups is poured out, but then you get 9 cups back in. So you gained more than you lost. You gained more than you lost. And there's like this appreciation here, Divine Feminine, of wisdom, right? Maybe you was able to read the room here, Divine Feminine. Maybe you were able to kind of see things in a different way, and you realize, man, I'm thankful. However this thankful is, it feels very beautiful. It feels like the pieces is coming together. The pieces is coming together, right? So even right now, if you don't understand something here, by the end of the week, right, Divine Feminine, you will understand. You didn't lose anything. You gained more than you lost. There was 4 cups that was poured out, but those cups that was poured out was half full. It wasn't full. The 9 cups that's being refilled is cups that is fully filled to the top. that you can say, I'm happy because I deserve this and I'm worthy of this. And this is why it's coming to me. So this energy feels really good. It feels really good. There was no missed opportunities. The things that was missed, the things that were missed was supposed to be missed. The things that were poured out was projections of other people's energy here. The things that were missed was half full. They was giving you 50 when you was given 100. Ashe. Let's get straight into it here. We have here the Death card coming out in reverse. Okay. All right. What's coming in is the Eight of Cups. What is it that you're leaving behind? It's the Ace of Wands in reverse. The best thing that's happening here is the Ten of Pentacles. Your challenge here is the King of Pentacles here in reverse. And your advice is the Empress card coming out in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Very interesting, this energy that I'm getting with the Death card coming out in reverse. There's definitely something here about you realizing here, Divine Feminine, that is not willing to kind of change. Okay, so the week is going around the Death card in reverse, right? So what I'm picking up on specifically is that you're going to realize this week what is not changing. Okay, what is it that's not changing, Divine Feminine? What has like this lingering energy of not consistent, not conducive? It also talks about resistance to change. What is being resistant in right now to some type of way of changing? It says here stagnation, delay, transformations, right? Fear of change. What right now seems like it's not changing? There might be something here specifically that needs to be changed, but there could be something here specifically that somebody here is not changing at all. Okay, there might be something here also about like unfinished business. Something is not like 100% closed out. Okay, so yeah, but as for you coming in, you got the Eight of Cups coming out. So there's this energy here of, okay, if certain things is not willing to change, then I have to be the one to walk away from it. Eight of Cups is like, I have to make the sacrifice for me to be in a better place. I feel like something here energetically is no love lost, but you're realizing here what is not being persistent or is resisting the change at this time. Right? And just to go with the partnerships and alliances, maybe some of you guys are realizing here, maybe some people are resisting this change, or maybe you're picking up on something here specifically about certain people around you, and you have to make this wise decision here. Definitely, since the Death card is in reverse for the whole week for Divine Feminine, who around you is resisting change? Okay, now what you're leaving behind is the Ace of Wands here in reverse, right? There could have been false beginnings, could have been a lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda, things that should have picked up and didn't pick up, things that should have, went in a certain way, could have been creative ideas, could have been some things that some of you guys might have, implemented to certain people, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So what you're leaving behind, definitely for this week, is realizing here what is being started and stopped. What is not moving forward? What is being resisted at this time? Now, the best thing that's happening here we have is the Ten of Pentacles, which means that something here is a firm foundation. Maybe, you're building something here that's very firm, right? You've built something here, or you're building something here that's very firm. That's why you're coming out as a firm foundation. The Ten of Pentacles is something here that's generational. It's in your genetics, either from your mother or from your father's side, right? It was building within you, but it's not building within a lot of people. And also, this could be the way that you were brought up, right? Maybe this could have something to do with family, friends, people that you grew up with, people that you used to hang out with, people that you used to be around. But out of everything that has concurred, you are the one that is being chosen to move forward. You're the one that's being chose to pivot. So you got to ask yourself this week, is this a part of whatever this is it a part of my health and wellness? The best outcome is the Ten of Pentacles, meaning that whatever it is that's happening is happening for you because you deserve it. And this is something here that Spirit wants for you. You're being chosen from the generational wealth, from the genetics in your DNA. Some of you guys are going to have to make these decisions this week here, Divine Feminine. All right. That is it's a head over heart decision. Weigh out the pros and cons. What is this relationship? What am I doing? What are we doing? Okay. Now, your challenge here is the King of Pentacles. Right? So the King of Pentacles is in reverse. Foundations that are not, some of you guys, there could be something here about, something here that has to do with starting something, and, you got to finish it. You got to start, you started something, you have to finish. Okay, the first thing that they picked up on, some of you guys started a website and didn't finish the website. You're lagging on certain things. Some of you guys have started certain things, but you didn't finish it. This week, it will be a really good week for you to finish up what you started. Okay? Your advice is the Empress in reverse. Okay? The Empress in reverse is not a good card. This week, you might notice what is not healthy, what is not creative, neglecting self-care. There could be people that is having financial or business struggles right now. There could be people around that have emotional imbalance. There could be people around you that's struggling with self-worth. Okay? Your spirit guides is telling you, as that being your advice, there might be this could be going all in tandem when it comes down to the projection here of other people, but also realizing here, having firm foundations, you have to separate the difference, baby. You got to know what's going on. You got to see for real. You got to look at the relationships, the partnerships. There's pros and cons to everybody here, but are you being a little bit complacent when it comes down to certain relationships in your life? This person here accepts me for who I am. They let me do whatever I want, but it's not moving. It's not moving. Or you could have that one partner alliance that is like me, where, it's not going to be all good and good days with me, because I'm Saturn. All right. I handle my business, but guess what? You will thrive. You will thrive being around me. And that's a fact, because everybody around me is going to be held accountable for whatever it is that they say they're going to do. And we're going to find solutions to problems. We're not just going to be complaining about it. You got to weigh out those type of relationships for real. Because it says a lot about where you're at and what is not working. Okay. So yeah, there could be some things specifically right now, divine feminine, that needs to be assertive. You need to assert and have discernment about certain relationships. You might pick up on people's insecurities. You might pick up on people's projections. And you have to have discernment on, is this the right relationship that I want to have around me? What am I gaining from this relationship? Okay. So tell me more about this Death card in reverse. Some people specifically that is not willing to change. People that's kind of stagnating their own growth. People that's resisting change, stagnant, fear of change. All right. People that is personally resisting something here, specifically here. What is this that we're picking up on with this Death card coming out in reverse? Okay, we got the Two of Pentacles popping out in the upright. And we got the Four of Swords. Okay, so, I mean, I feel like you weighed it out perfectly. And you're going to get that confirmation here, Divine Feminine, this week with that Page of Wands that you're actually making the right decision. You made the right decision. It's like, maybe you have done this in the past. You realize here certain people is not changing, right? You kind of go out with certain friends, or certain friends call you, or certain friends come back around, and you realize here specifically that nothing is really changing in a situation, or family, friends, people, like I said, close people that have known you prior. So now it's like this energy here, Divine Feminine, where you have to really weigh out, is this, once again, do I want to go in this? Do I want to go in this way, or do I want to go in this way? What is the benefit of this relationship? Is it healing? Or do I need to make a sacrifice and be like, listen, this relationship is done. And 9 times out of 10, some of you guys are going to have to make that discernment this week to realize here that certain relationships that you have, definitely, if it's not something here that you see progress with, you're going to have to put it to rest. You have to realize that certain people need more healing. That certain people are projecting, that certain people are in a certain vibration, that you're not there anymore. You're moving as the Eight of Cups. Do you know how hard that is to let go of all the things that you have acquired? That is 8 cups that you have poured into, 8 cups that you have accumulated, and now you have to leave that all behind. That's a sacrifice. And guess what? Some people are stuck in that 8 of Cups, and they're okay with that. I have 8 cups. Why would I go and need 9 if I got 8 here? Right? Similar to what Dr. Herbert Harris said about, there's the boat. The boat is of your dreams. There's the boat of dreams, and the boat of your desires. But you got to go and swim to the boat. There's people before you get to the boat, right? Before you even think about it, that's going to say, girl or boy, don't go to that boat. There's rocks. It's deep. It's turbulence. We could just watch the boat from here. There's people that watch. There's people that's going to discourage you. And there's going to be people that is going to be like, fuck all what y'all have to say. I'm going to do what I need to do and get on that boat. That's the projection. You can't let people's projections, you can't let people's their own fears, you can't let people's thoughts stop you from what you got going on. because you always going to stay there and you're going to be just like them. One thing's for certain, I'm not going to let nobody stop me. Even if that means I got to let go of you. Because no, I will. Let it go. Let this shit the fuck go. Okay? What is the Eight of Cups here? Got the Ten of Cups. Some of you guys, this could be family. All right, people that you, it was he, ha, ha. At one point, giggles and laughs at one point here with this person or these people here. What is the Ten of Cups? Some of you guys are energetically leaving people behind, emotionally leaving people behind, leaving them where they're at. What's the Ten of Cups here? The Six of Cups. And then we have here the Death. Yeah, there's going to be a change here. There's a transition when it comes down to family specifically. A transition when it comes down to the people that you used to once laugh and be around. And now something here is changing. Six of Cups is like innocence. People that one time it was innocent. And one time it was all good and dandy. But something here has changed. I feel like you're willing to change because you're coming out as the Eight of Cups. They're coming out as the Death card in reverse. You're coming out as the Death card in the upright. You're willing to let go of that sacrifice. You're willing to let it go. There's nothing less here. Some people are scared of change. They're scared of being alone. They're scared of what is yet to be. So they cling on to the things that keeps them in this same loophole because it feels comfortable. And guess what? You're going to stay right there while that boat of your hopes and dreams and your desire is going along. You're just going to see it and you're going to watch it and you're going to be like, all right, at least I was able to see it. Something here doesn't make you happy. Something here is not enough. And something here is done. It's done for the week. What's being left behind is the Ace of Wands here in reverse. Those ideas, those doubts, that second guessing, those people or the situations here where you try to make something here work and it didn't work, and you try to put something on the ground and it didn't happen, and you try to give solutions and it's not going. That's what you're leaving behind. The people that you give a whole bunch of advice to, you talk your ear to, you show them and you lead them by example, and they've yet to change. That is the resistance. You gotta leave people alone. People are fear of change, while you're not fear at all. Some of you. What's the Ten of Pentacles here? What is this Ten of Pentacles? What's the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, we got the Seven of Wands here in reverse. We got the Lover's card here in reverse. We have here the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay. Yeah. Some people are going right back into the obstacle here. When you have a firm foundation, it's hard to be shaken because it's like, you know how hard it is to work towards that. You've had a certain amount of experience spirit, the God, the universe had put you through certain adversities that it doesn't shake you when certain things happen. There has been a reoccurring pattern in the past that you have totally healed and came through. So when certain things are coming back, you could be able to say, I'm not allowing that. I don't condone that. That's not happening here. I rebuke it. And with the Seven of Wands here is in the Lovers is like people specifically that are not worth the fight. That is not fighting for themselves, that is not showing themselves, and that is resistant to the change. So why am I trying? Why am I giving more to a person that has yet to show me that they're willing to show the hunger? If they're not showing that they're willing to be consistent and hungry like you, then they do not need to be in your circle. You got to be hungry. You can't let the adversities get you. Don't show no sign of weakness. Keep that shit to yourself. Journal. Write it. Burn it. But do not show that weakness when you have a firm foundation. Okay? Some people are too weak. They don't have it to be a part of this 10 of Pentacles. Genetic. Something here that is going to be long term. Some people are here in like Dr. Herbert Harris says, for seasons. They're seasonal. What's the King of Pentacles here in reverse? We got the Page of Swords here coming out in reverse. We have here the Two of Swords coming out in reverse. And then we have here the High Priestess coming out in reverse. Okay. Seven of Pentacles with the Star in reverse. Some people see the problem, but they don't want a solution. They know that something is unstable. They know that they don't have a firm foundation, and they know that they're not doing enough. There's a lot of people that watch, but they don't do enough. They don't do enough reading. They don't do enough scribing. They don't do enough information. People are too relying on others to validate their life. And that's the reason why something here is not working out for certain people, because they're too busy trying to figure out and project their own energy and try to figure out somebody here trying to find the flaws into certain people that they don't even see how their shit is fucking falling apart. You too busy watching me and trying to find the downfalls within me while your shit is not even firm. Someone here that's not following their intuition. They don't trust themselves. You got stubbornness. People could be very stubborn. Right? It's like they know better, but they ain't doing better. Someone here has a problem and they struggle with discipline, or they struggle with delegation. They have a struggle with maintaining control over responsibilities. It also speaks about fear of success. Subconsciously blocking abundance due to self-doubt or fear of responsibilities. Their mind is too cluttered. Their aura is not clean. How can you be stable within yourself? How can you be fear of success, blocking your abundance, and not follow your intuition? That doesn't work. Peace, King Simon. Make sure y'all go check out Brother King Simon, his channel. Okay. What is the Empress card coming out in reverse? Empress card comes out in reverse. People have bad diets. Creative blockages. Uninspired, unmotivated, unable to bring ideas to fruition. Neglecting self-care. Overextending yourself to others while neglecting your own needs. Financial or business struggles. Difficulties maintaining abundance or feeling ungrounded in your ventures. Emotionally imbalanced. Feeling disconnected from your intuition or divine feminine energy. What is this? The Ace of Cups here in reverse. The King of Wands here in reverse. We got the Ten of Swords here. Okay. The Eight of Cups. That's you, or whoever this is. Ace of Cups in reverse speaks about something here that has been poured out, like we spoke about in the beginning, right? You lost 4 and you gained 9. So you really didn't lose. You gained more than you lost, right? So some of you guys have to really realize what has already been shown to you is some type of way, shape, or form that is just not it's not moving, it's not growing, it's not something here specifically doesn't have the right genes to even have a firm foundation within themselves. They is more healing to have, is more healing that needs to get done at this point. All right. More healing that needs to get done. All right. Okay, this is going to be for Divine Feminine for the week. We got Journey. Some of you guys could be traveling in the near future. We have here Thief. And then we have here Occupation. Okay. We have here Pathway and Thoughts. There could be something here about your future that you're thinking about. All right. There's definitely something here about you guys may be thinking about traveling. Right. We have here Journey and Occupation. Okay. Some of you guys might need to travel out of town, or you might have to take a train. Some of you guys might have to take a train within the next few days, or you might be traveling here. Okay, there's something here coming in your pathway. So you guys are thinking about your future. All right, you're thinking about what's to come next in your future here. Okay. We did have Thief. Okay, so be careful of there could be something here about like shipping. Okay, just be careful of like shipments. Okay, um, you know, they call them in New York City porch pirates. People who take like packages off the porch and shit like that. So just be careful. All right. Or like missing packages and stuff like that. Okay, so let me get you a clue card. I'm gonna get you some advice, and we are off this. We have your past life. Underneath the deck, we have here North Node. Okay. Yeah, like I spoke about before, it's all in the genetics. Some of you guys have already, this is something here that you already came into some type of information about. You probably already picked up on what you're supposed to do, or your North Node is you you're growing into. It's not something here that is that you just go towards the North Node, right? Your North Node is something here that you have to work towards. Some people never go towards their North Node. Some people are comfortable in their South Node, right? And so, after a while, people can't take the resistance of that change. And once again, it spoke more about that energy, right? Where it's just like people are fear of change, which means that they're not going towards their North Node, right? Because they are scared. They're scared of the change. They're scared of going towards their personal development, right? Personal resistance, delaying their transformation. This is something here that you were meant to do with that past life energy. Okay, so what's your advice for the week here, Divine Feminine? We got the Empress popping out. We got the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and then we have here the Page of Cups. Yeah. Something here is growing, and it's kind of like some of you guys are also thinking about you going into a new phase in your life, right? You have something here that you're about to birth into, right? This could be something here that you've already really good at. Some of you guys are thinking about turning something here that you're good at and making it into another business, or this could be something here that you have thought about, and now this is something here that you're ready to execute. Your advice has something to do with you having something here that is very lucrative, right? What are you really good at? And how can you maximize it or even revamp it? So you guys might be thinking about revamping something here from your past, right? Something here that does make you money, or something here that you're really good at, or something here that you have, but now you're ready to kind of take it to the next level. Okay, how can I make this into this? There's a new spark. There's a new what's the word, spirit? There's a new creative spark with you guys this week, and it looks like you're ready to kind of take it to the next level. Whatever this is specifically has something to do with your work. Okay, some of you guys are really good at something here. Okay, the only thing you need to do is just stay consistent. And I feel like there's a need for you to also appreciate what you do a little bit differently than how you're doing it. If you're doing it and it's just like, oh, this is just a job, no, you need to be in love with that job. One of the things that I wrote last night, and you could watch it on the stories or you could watch it on Instagram, right, is that you need to make whatever it is that you're doing for meaningful. It has to be meaningful. Okay, make your habits into something meaningful. Why? Because it helps you anchor your motivation into a deeper purpose. When a habit is tied to something significant, it becomes easier to stay committed to the change. The change feels more urgent and rewarding. It's not just about stopping a habit, it's about aligning your actions with your visions for a better future. So you got to ask yourself, what is the habits that I have? And how can I make this habit meaningful to my vision? Okay. How can I make this habit meaningful to my vision? Ashe. All right. Thank you so much, everybody that stood into into the chat. Thank you so much for everybody that has participated. If you can, please share this with somebody here. Share with 3 people. All right, share with 4 people. Share with 5 people. Okay. I appreciate you all. And we're going to wrap this up. If you like this, please go and check us out on Patreon. We have here Roots. Goes well with the firm foundation, right? Yes. Roots. Genetics. Lineage. So funny. King Simon actually did this. The last interview that we had, we spoke about the importance of your last name. And using numerology, you could be able to really break down your last name with the numbers and be able to kind of see the inheritance that you have been given. Right? So it's like it's very important for us to know what we have been inherited with, and then also learning how to use that as an anchor to build you into the place that you need to go. Okay? Thanks again, King. I don't remember if it was a Chaldean, he said, but I know that if you guys break down your numbers, definitely for your last name, and see what the inheritance is, you could really be able to see how you could make that into an anchor and use that for a positive way. Even if it might have negative connotations, there's always a positive and a negative. Okay, he said both systems. Yeah, so that's the homework for you guys, to look into your last names and see what you have been inherited with and how can you use that. We have here number 11 as your angel number, Awaken. All right, and then underneath the deck we have here 1221, Symbiosis. Just look into this. Awaken. It says here, align your values with your goals. This is a reminder that you are a powerful cosmic being capable of incredible growth and vibrancy. Are you living a purposeful life? Are your actions in alignment with your higher self? Never forget, you alone hold the keys to your future. Okay, discovering your true self, spiritual awakening within yourself, recognizing and accepting your gut feeling, and seeking your life's purpose. Okay, so if you guys watch this to the end, please put 11, and I will speak to you guys until next time. Peace and love.